Cleaning products covered with dust for the most part. Chair was blocking the door, no need to ask why. Okay. I'm pretty sure I had... Oh, no, sorry. I'm pretty sure I had all of the things though. Oh, what's this? Like I had 12 matches and now all of a sudden I didn't have a single one. Is that Selena? Was Selena living here or was it just a madman's delusion? I think Selena was one of the victims, but Selena didn't have black... Did she? Maybe she did. The kind of a tool a woman always needs in front of a mirror. Oh, that's what she's waiting for. Yes, of course. I mean, she's a woman, so of course it has to be. Whatever. Like I don't know. It's just at this point. I mean, I guess if it's a memory or I don't know. That's not the thing that I should be mad at. There's so many things that are so fucked up, and I'm a brush for a woman? Sexy much? Anyway, it happened tonight around 1 a.m. The house was quiet. Sarah had taken William to bed after dinner, and Henry had left the living room around 10 p.m., saying he was tired. I thought we were past trying to forge excuses. I was painting in my room when I heard a yell. My heart stopped. I thought it was a delusion, but the yell resonated once again. Wait, this is 1911, so it is the same... September. Wait, before I keep going, I need again the timeline. September 15th, so that this one is before. Before Henry looked possessed and well, abused there. I was painting in my room when I heard a yell. My heart stopped. I thought it was a delusion, but the yell resonated once again, a yell of ancient fear reaching out from the abyss. A door that I thought looked locked for good just slammed open in my mind, and behind it was a frightened child who thought her father was coming back from the dead to take her. I quickly pulled myself together. I went out in the hall. The yells were coming from Henry's room. William was awake and about to enter his father's room. I sent him back to his bed. Despite his tears, I knew too well what was waiting inside. What's this? What's the music? The ghost wasn't even following me. What was that about? I forgot how to make Selena appear. Okay, the thing that really bothered me about the brush is not that, you know, oh, brush for a woman, because, I mean, kind of, but it's because I thought that she was waiting for something more meaningful, that it was a metaphor for something or whatever. I don't know. So that's it just being a brush because she's a woman in front of a mirror. It's like, come on. Okay, so how do we make her appear again? Was it this? It was this. Yes. So, Selena, here's your brush, I guess.
What was her story? Her beauty, her light. They didn't match the sadness in her eyes. We were bound. She was trying to guide me, to draw me to her, like a dream which has to be dreamt just to be. She had helped me stay alive until now. This was more than enough to want her presence.
Oh, we're very close. I couldn't move there in the end. I wanted to get out of the way, but... So, you're going in the closet, right? That I didn't want to open earlier. A secret door, nothing here surprised me anymore. I mean, why didn't you want to open it earlier? Oh my god. Oh. I just wanted to inspect it, honestly, not... And a window is slamming, right? Yeah. Oh, 1906. Okay. William grows well. He has the pale skin and the weak health of his father. I watch carefully over him. He is very quick for a 2-year-old boy. I stimulate him with all sorts of tests and experiences to elevate his soul. Turner's paintings put him in a very strong state of excitement. Bach delights him. He likes things bitter, strangely, and he looks intensely at a picture of Jesus. Okay. I tried reading inside him. I tried to make sure this was all worth it. Will he be strong enough to be one of the pillars of this world? God, give me the faith to fight all these doubts. This morning, like, that's a lot to put on a 2-year-old. This morning I saw in his eyes a glimpse of light, which reminded me of my father. Fuck. Okay, his eyes, like 2 pits of darkness, are too deep. I don't like it. They scrutinize your soul, looking for a breach. I seized his arm to make him stop, and then I saw Henry, watching me from the doorstep. He keeps me under watch every time I am with the kid. So, she clearly has trauma. The thing is, all of these, every single one of these excerpts from their diaries are from an unreliable narrator. So, I'm not trying to blame the victim. I do believe that her father abused him. But she has trauma after that. So, for example, here, she saw her father in a 2-year-old, and she was trying to shake she was trying to shake her father out of a 2-year-old. So, my theory is that, well, no. I was gonna say that Henry maybe wasn't really possessed and wasn't really trying to abuse her, but that was her trauma that reminded her of her father when her father would yell like that, and her father would do that to her. So her trauma made her imagine that, kind of like PTSD, made her something like that, maybe, because then when you read Henry's excerpt, which there are only 3, but you read Henry's excerpts, and Henry seems the most level-headed one between all of them. So, like, I don't know what to, like, I think all of them are unreliable narrators. So, Henry being level-headed, seeming level-headed, doesn't mean anything. It can still be that he abused her, even if he seems level-headed. But at the same time, Margaret has so much trauma that, like, it could be anything. I don't know. There's so much to unpack. Margaret's paintings reveal a true artistic talent. Really? I only see black. Please close the fucking window. Okay, no. That chair belonged to my... Oh, that's... Okay, that's... the slut's throne? Okay. Fuck. The snake head reminded me of the original sin. Each second was like a victory, but not necessarily for me. Oh, who's that? Oh, Margaret? Yeah, sure. Dr. Rosenthal confirmed it. I'm pregnant. Sarah, that poor wretch who reads more lines in the hands than in books, believes it will be a girl. Yet something is bothering me. I experience fatigue and nausea, of course, but I feel worried because of this mass growing inside me, like a star about to collapse. It will be a boy, I know it. His ego is waiting on my entrails. I had a number of nightmares in which father came back haunting me. See? Oh my god, the trauma. In one of them, I was laying naked on a pile of black ashes, the ashes of my ancestors. I couldn't move while father, his mouth glued to my belly, was whispering words which burned my skin. And then he raised his head and told me he will be mad, even crazier than I was. And then he plunged his head into my stomach. And when he raised his head again, he had the child in his maw, the maw of a wolf. His jaws then snapped with an awful sound. I woke up, the yell of the baby resonating in my own. This boy will be born under the steel star of the Venter Cross. Our seal, I will heal him, whatever he brings into this world. See, I like that, but then you don't do it. So then you just, your way of healing him is all oh my god, this is I'm running out of matches. Ever since I entered the mansion, I knew it. I was not alone, and I didn't like it. I hate everything. I'm not having a good time, I'm gonna be honest. Is this the same thing? Margaret, these dark doubles of Margaret figured it out and now they're regularly sabotage. Oh, okay. Sabotage any electrical apparatus so that the wiring strip in the middle of the night. With this cruel game, they are trying to wear me out and it is working. I almost no longer sleep. So is this where he slept? An offering of books had been made to that body. Is there a body? The lamp wire was going under the bed. I had to follow it. Yeah, just a second. I'm not having a good time because of the subject matter. Like, I really liked the game because it is an interesting concept, an interesting way, like the aesthetic and everything, all of the game mechanics themselves. I do like the gameplay, but the subject matter is a whole other thing. And I don't like when horror games use these subjects to make it more fucked up, because that doesn't make it more horror, it just makes it fucked up. There's other ways to make a horror experience, in my opinion. Like, these things are things that need to be said, need to be, like, these are stories that need to be told sometimes. I don't like when they're told in horror things. Anyway, this is 1898. So, how old would she be now? Oh, 17 years. Sorry. Today was my birthday. I have been in this world for 17 years. It has been 1 year and a half since we buried the man who gave me life. This thing which had been living with us was filth dressed in flesh. Everything is better now. I spent the day looking at our family archives, enjoying the greatness of my ancestors. Leaders often like I'm just realizing she's only 17 and she just buried her father. Fuck. Like, you know the implications of that? That she was a child? Like I suspected it, but this confirms it. Fuck. Oh, this thing which had been living with us. Okay, yes, I read that. I spent the day looking at their family archives, enjoying the greatness of my ancestors. Leaders often sacrificed for the greater good. At that time, the blood of men was still untainted. Nowadays, it has gone sour like milk left under the sun. That is what killed father, and so we never forget it. I have to paint the beauty of ancient times. I have to portray them as an example for generations to come. I still have hope for our family. Sooner or later, I will bear another Venter Cross. The classes of Mrs. DeLonge are teaching me a lot. She says I'm one of the finest painters in Boston. Oh, she was a painter. Right, yeah, the paintings in the other room actually. Wow, William was obsessed. Like, for one thing, there's so many of Margaret's diaries everywhere, which indicate that William read them everywhere. I like that's a thing, right? Or should I not read into this because this is just a game mechanic of telling the story? I'm not sure, but even if that's not a thing, all of the paintings are in this room, and this is where he slept. And all of, mother's chair. He was obsessed with her. I guess that's. I mean, not. I guess that is certainly also trauma because of how she treated him. But even after she died, I mean, it is trauma. So yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't like any of this. She's showing her the blue veins under the skin of my arm. I reminded her that the Venter Cross excellence was carried by the women's blood first and foremost. Margaret and Henry Vesper, the cursed owners of that domain. Many dark thoughts were born in this room. That they were. Young Margaret, a sweet face pinned over a storm. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Okay, I guess she's gone. She didn't disappear though. This is what I meant to do. Oh, actually, I didn't. Whatever. I didn't need this. Before that, I do want to examine that body. Oh, fuck, it's impaled with a cross. The body was unrecognizable, its sight unbearable. Okay, before we go through that door though, there is the chest over this. Can we examine the body now? No, okay. Still unrecognizable. Whose body is that? Is it the last victim? Is it... Wait, what? What was that noise? Oh, there's more matches here. Wait, where was the chest? There was a chest somewhere, but... Oh, what's that? Okay. That's how I opened it. I was trying to. I thought I could just move it, but I guess that's more fair. Oh, there's the chest. There we go. What's in it? A key. So I needed to open it. It was an option. No! Fuck. Oh no. I saw it.